Hello YouTube. Just a quick video right now. I just want to talk about the market today and what we might be looking at in the near future. It's looking a bit uncertain. After a couple days of growth, we have seen a bit of a correction with markets quite significantly dropping down over the last 48 hours, but still significantly higher than they were when they dropped to a yearly low about 6 days, I believe, ago. So let's look at these articles I've opened here. Crypto markets see slight slump. Ethereum fails to hold $300 support. Here we have a nice picture of the market visualization. Sorry, I'm German, not that easy for me. So everything is red. It looks bad, but keep in mind these values are all still significantly higher than they were a couple days ago. So here we also see it. Bitcoin tried to reach 6,600 and that did not work out and fell to around 6,300 instead, where it's been moving around up and down a bit. I think what we're seeing here is people getting too excited, pressing the prices too high too quickly, and then a bit of a correction happening. We've seen this before, this always happens. Prices go up a bit, prices go up too quickly, we see 10-20% gains per day, and then everything falls down a bit. The important thing here is it hasn't fallen nearly as low as it was before, so I'm hopeful about this. Let's look at the next article here. 9 billion market cap in hours as tokens drop 10% on average. Something here is wrong with the calculation, because if it loses 9 billion, that is about a 4% drop on average, not a 10% drop on average, but I think they mean major tokens. Here we see all the tokens down. The thing that happened, of course, Bitcoin's price tends to drag everything else along with it, and when Bitcoin drops a bit, everything else drops a lot. We see this over and over and over again, and this is exactly what we're seeing here. Once, like I said just now, when Bitcoin hit 6,600 and it wasn't able to stay above it, it fell down. And right now we have it trading at 6,400, low at 6,300, high at 6,550. Like I said, it keeps moving between this general area, between 6,200 and 6,600. It seems to be that 6,000 is the mental barrier where if it drops under that, we might be in for a pretty massive drop. And 6,200 seems to be the mathematical barrier where we have to get worried if it doesn't hold there. But upwards, 6,600 is the big one to break. 6,600, if we can get above that and stay above that, we should be in for a lot of good stuff, at least according to analysts that I have read. So I don't think we need to get worried about this. I think this is very much a correction, and we have it here as well from News BTC. The weekly analysis, it failed to 6,600. Now what? It rebounded above 6.4, failed to 6.6. Okay, it's still just about at 6.4. This might be a break from the bullish trend though, and what a lot of people now are saying is that we misinterpreted a minor correction as the beginning of a new bull run. And I could see how this might be true, because we did saw it going down again. I do think it's a bit too early to say that this is not a bull run. This might be a small little hiccup. There's still a chance that we could beat this resistance line. Here we're calculated 6.6 to 6.62. And if that does happen, I think we're seeing it go very, very high in the near future. I don't think we're going back to 20,000 quite yet, but I think 8,000 is gonna be a possibility if we get closer to 7,000 first. But right now it's looking like we're going to be going sideways, and for the last 2 days we have, like, just look at this, it's just in the same area. Keeps going. I think we're going to see this for a couple more days. I'm not expecting a lot of movement right now. People are worried, people are scared they got overexcited, people want to wait to see what happens, so there's going to be a lot of conservative investing right now. And at least some people think that Bitcoin actually needs to crash down a bit in order to ultimately rise up and drag the entire market with it. Here we have a prediction by a Twitter user. Who exactly said this? Here. We have a prediction that it should fall to 3,000 in the next couple of years, especially with the difficulty halving again. and a difficulty doubling the supply halving. That we have models now predicting that Bitcoin will bottom out at $3,000 before it can rise up again in the long term. And in the long term, it is meant to go to over 150,000 to 160,000. This prediction says August 2023, so pretty much in exactly 5 years. And of course, John McAfee is all over this. Tim Draper as well. Like, yeah, that seems to be one of the outlooks. To get a proper reversal, we needed to bottom out. We saw that a few times with the previous cycles. We saw Bitcoin shoot up crazy high. Then we saw it drop and drop and drop and drop and drop, and it stayed down for a long time. And then it reached a really low value. Still high historically, but really low for the recent past. We just bottomed out for a while. And then it just shot back up and it went crazy and it went higher than ever before. Right now, numbers are looking like that point will be $3,000 and like it might take us a year or two to reach it. I'm hopeful we're not in for a 2-year bear market, because that would just be kind of sad. Like, I know we're all in it for the long term, but just seeing the numbers go down and down and down can get you down a bit. It can be a bit depressing. So, but we will see that. There might be a new bull market before this happens, of course, and then all the numbers are off. The argument is that this will be different than the 2014 cycle, because 2014, 2015 was very insecure. Everyone was scared of cryptos because we just saw Mt. Gox completely fall apart. There was a lot of very insecure sentiment around Bitcoin, and now the market is a lot more secure. It's a lot more established. The discussion around cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin is a lot healthier. People aren't as scared. So this is one perspective. You know, the thought of $160,000 Bitcoin is, of course, very, very appealing. If we do reach that in 5 years, it will so be worth it for Bitcoin to fall to 3,000 in between. But we will just have to see about this. Personally, I think we have to just accept that it might be moving sideways for a while right now. But we all know cryptos are the future. Long term, we will see massive price gains. The question is when. That's the only question. And I hope it will be sooner rather than later. But we have good predictions based on good models showing that these numbers should go up. And I'm in it for the ride. I hope you are too. Thanks a lot for watching. If you want to support the channel, there is a Ripple donation address in the description. And thanks for watching. I might not be able to upload videos the next couple days. I'm out of town for a couple days, but I will definitely be back by Friday. I will try to upload something in between, but no guarantees. Thanks for watching.